Good morning. Ready for another day. Gonna show you some more stuff. Some poison oak there. Yeah, gotta stay away from that stuff. Well, it's a hot one today. About 7 miles in. Dog trail down and Pacific Crest continues to the Trinity Divide. Anyway, feeling good and gonna continue on until I see a nice spot to have some lunch. That's about it. Lots and lots of pretty trees as far as you can see. Climbing and coming around the backside of Castle Crags now. Okay, I said I'd keep these videos short and raw, and I'm not complaining. I just want to be real and let you know that it's freaking hot and muggy, and all the streams and creeks are dry. So long water carries, and got to ration the water because yeah, I can feel the humidity and sweat, real clammy, dry mouth, lips. But you know, I'll make it to the next source and fill up. I got a capacity to carry 4 liters now, and that's what's needed out here. About mile marker 15-13. Still climbing, but the views make it all worth it. I'm gonna go find me some water. Two more miles to water. Oh man, you should have seen. I tripped over this root coming out of the ground, and if it wasn't for that manzanita tree that I fell into, I probably would have fell off the mountain. It's crazy. So yeah, goofy foot over here. Anyway, water, 2 miles. It's a manzanita tree. Oh. All right, this looks much better than my scratched up leg. A couple miles out from camp, and there's a water source nearby. Should be a running stream. Almost there. Earlier I showed you Castle Crags looking north. I hiked around it to the west. Hiked a lot in a westerly direction lately, but hiked around it and went north. So this is looking at it from the north, looking at it in a southeasterly direction. So basically the other side of Castle Crags from the shot I showed you earlier in the video. Really cool. I was going to say not too shabby, but for some reason my tent looks a little shabby. I always put it up shabby, but it works for me. Anyway, my camp spot, just in the middle of the woods. There's a trail right in the middle of the frame, and have a neighbor over there, a Sobo. Anyway, I'm going to take my shoes off, clean up a little bit, make some dinner, and go to bed. So, good night. 15 miles today. Okay, headed back down to that water source that I hiked to northbound from camp, half-mile out, and then I hiked back. Well, just walked without a pack. It wasn't bad, just filled up with water for the evening. And it's amazing how light the pack feels with no water. So I'm headed back over there. So there's the water source, nice cold crispy water. And I ran across another hiker here, a very friendly hiker. You can give him your name and your trail name.
Hi, my trail name is Shaman. I've been hiking since March 30th from Campo. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. Yeah.
Okay, the next question I have for you, your top 2 favorite things.
My top 2 favorite
about
things
the PCT.
About the PCT, being in nature all day, being so comfortable in it now as well. I didn't think I was going to grow to be so comfortable to the point of like just sleeping on the ground without anything. And then the community is really, really nice. Meet amazing people. And really inspiring. So
the nature and the trail itself, number one, and how you adapted to it, and then of course the community, the people. Yeah, and that's why I asked you if you wouldn't mind being interviewed, because when I meet friendly people like this, it's just I want to remember them. So like I may have mentioned, that water source had really clean, cold, crisp tasting water. And the next source is about a little less than a mile away. And then the source after that is about 6 miles. So, you know, 2 ways of looking at it. If it's a worthy source, we don't know. Never count on it. You can just pack, you know, whatever suits you for 1 mile in, you know, hot, muggy climate. Or, you know, you could take a whole lot more water with you, but remember that water weight is 2.2 pounds per liter. So if it's a good worthy source, you don't need to carry a whole lot of weight. Just take enough that's going to suit you for a mile. But the way I look at it is, if you're not sure, I pack at least 50% of what I would take for 6 miles, just in case. That could be overkill, but the source isn't always reliable. So just something I thought I'd share with you. Kind of a couple ways of looking at it, and you figure what works best for you, but the information is always good to have to make those decisions. So we'll see what the next water source looks like. It's supposed to be a better flow than this last one, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'll have enough, but not too much, just in case it isn't worthy. And I can go 6 miles to the next source that I believe is worthy or reliable. Saw a deer up here, a real pretty deer. It's right on the trail. Must have went up this hill. There it is. Hi, buddy. How you doing, pal? See you later. So the source didn't look good at first. This is what I see. But when you see it flowing down, you climb up. You climb up and you'll find it. You'll find the flow. Not always, but if you see it like this, it's up there. So now I'm good to go. Pack's a little heavier, but I'm good for 6 miles. Always know your water sources. What a pretty trail. beautiful. How many times have I said that? It's so true. About a 100-mile section, packed for 6 days. Try to make it in 5. Don't think I will. I like taking my time, so you know that. So my full pack weight with 3 liters of water and food is about 37 pounds. Food and water is probably about 15 to 20 pounds. So that must make my base weight about 15 to 20 pounds also. Somewhere around there, but who's counting, right? Anyway, let me show you the trail. Lots of ups and downs through these rocks, but amazing view of Mount Shasta. So I'm descending and ascending up and down. I just keep looking and staring to the right. Just all the trees and on both sides. Beautiful forest. Wow. Beautiful. When I hiked northbound from Sierra City, I just was amazed by all the trees, just miles and miles of trees. I didn't realize there were so many. I mean, back in the north of that, the Quincy area, Chester, north of Lassen, Burney Falls area, just non-stop. Northern California is just so beautiful. Nice to get some shade. Descending down, got about 3 miles to camp, so I'll be getting to camp a little late. And it's been a good day though. Starting to cool down. Gotta tell you, it's not the first time it's happened. As soon as I descend down, I start ascending back up again. Unless you check far out, you know, you just don't know. So I think I'll do that. But I'm going to put the camera away because batteries are low, and to lighten my pack, I'm only bringing a 10,000 amp charger. So I think from here on out until Etna, I'm just going to capture some clips and use music to shorten it. I think we got enough feet crunching in the trail, and we can just go with music and sights. And if you don't like it, well, you can let me know, but I'm not going to change it because I got to save power and definitely keep my videos short. And that's it. That's the plan, man.